I'm Evelyn. I'm a Dr. Boulder certified Lymphedema Therapist, and I'm here today to share with you how you can improve your lymphatic drainage for the lung to improve the immune system. In view of the COVID-19 lately that affecting most of the people with the weak lung, I'm here to teach everyone so that you can have a better lung functions and also better immune system to fight off the COVID-19. We are in the lockdown now, so it will be great for us to do this every day. Like you can do 3 rounds a day to improve the immune system. You can see my model here. Okay, there are 2 colors of markers. One is red and one is black. And the direction of the flow is different. For this red color, it's called superficial flow. They all go to the armpit. And for the black color, it's called intercostal. It's a deep. It goes deep down and travel up to the terminus here, before it goes back to the heart. So I'm going to demo to you how you can do this at home or on yourself or on your loved one who have weak immune system, especially the elderly. It'll be great to work on them. So if I'm going to work on my on my model here, I'm going to put my hands both sides on the clavicle where there is a soft spot around the neck. Not too close because there will be a lot of nerve and vascular structures here. Slightly away, about 1/3 away from the midline. Drag the skin, let go. Drag the skin, let go. Drag the skin, let go. You can do up to 20 times, 15 to 20 times is good enough. I count. The speed will be like about 4 seconds per cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't dig into the tissues because they're going to irritate the brachial plexus around here. And the nose is very fragile. You only need to do it superficially. The skin drag is more important. If you want to do it on yourself, cross your wrist, and the locations of the fingers will be just right on the spot where you need to do the terminus stretch. Bend fingers lightly. Okay, bend and let go. Bend and let go. Bend and let go. Don't glide on the skin. Okay, when you glide on the skin, there's no effect. So you need to make sure that the skin is being stretched. Alright, if you're too light, there's no effect. Okay, so do it on yourself this way. Alright, and after that, to improve the superficial flow, you need to pump the armpit. So if I'm going to work on him, okay, you can do it at the back, both sides, pump towards the clavicle, where you need to direct the flow to the clavicle where you just drain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I teach this in my clinic, a lot of clients make mistakes because this is supposed to be a DIY. You do it on yourself. But instead of working with their forearm, they bend their fingers. So when you are bending your fingers, you are squeezing the flesh, but you're not creating a palm effect. So what you want to do, hyperextend the fingers, alright? No contact on the fingertip. You're not going to pinch on the skin, so it's very irritated. And you move your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Direct the flow to the clavicle. This is where it will go to the heart. Alright? So when you have done the armpit pump, you can do the superficial skin stretch. For therapists, we know how to work with the skin with a special training. But for laymen, we'll advise you to get this dry brush from here. I got this from the Watsons, where it's detachable. I have a long handle to work on myself if I want to work on the back flow. Alright, if you only have the short one, you can get your friends or your relatives to help working on the back. If you work on the front, you drag the skin to the armpit, Don't press the brush against the skin. Lightly pull the skin towards the armpit. Same thing, you can work 5, 5, 5. This means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? Don't brush like this. This is too fast and it's going to cause a lot of skin irritations. So stretch the skin, let go, stretch the skin, let go, stretch the skin, and let go. So you can work towards the midline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And above the umbilical line, they all go up to the armpit. So the lung is here. You can work all the way up to the armpit. To the back. It's the same thing. The superficial flow goes to the armpit. So you can start from here. Closer to the armpit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the skin is being stretched. Alright? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to the midline. Right? You don't cross the midline. There's no way because this is watershed. And you don't work on here because this flow goes to the front. This is a watershed. So you do this below the scapular line. Alright? There's a line here where you can feel the bone. And below the bone, you work towards the armpit. Alright? And now, let's practice, let's demo the deep flow. The deep flow lies in between two rib bone. Okay, now this is the bone. Okay, rib bone. And you put your hands in between the rib bone. Deeper flow, you push in, direct. I'll do the demo on the intercostal deep flow. So you can do this in lying. It will be easier. We are working in the lying positions. You can either stand here or you can stand on the right side. Remember, you're going to feel the soft spot in between two rib bone. Alright, soft spot. So this is a soft spot. You can work with the 8 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beware of my hands. I'm not applying the pressure like this and not letting go. And it's going to cause a lot of fingerprint. This is the incorrect pattern. Alright, you do not cause finger mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you disperse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We call this intensive intercostal. But for the elderly, you also can work like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To save your time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and work on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, they all go to the center and they have to go up to the clavicle terminus here before they can go back to the heart. This is where the flow will complete. So lightly bring the flow upward. You can count 5 times on each spot. Okay, and don't forget, after you work on the superficial, you work on the deep on both sides. You need to work on superficial and deep on each side. Alright? Remember to go back to the terminus and drain the fluid to the heart to complete your cycle of drainage. Okay. This is what I learned from the Dr. Wooder School, and if your hands is gentle enough to work on non-osteoporosis patients, you can also directly do a deep drainage on the lung. This is what I learned from another school of lymphatic drainage. You direct the flow to the bronchomediastinal here, and they are going deep into the terminus. Remember, it has to be gentle and don't crush the bone. You are not working on the bone, but you are working on the lung. This is contraindication for people who are osteoporosis. Don't do it if you are not so sure. Okay, now the drainage on the back side is the same. For the deep flow, feel for the soft spot in between the rib cage. You can work individually, and you also can work like this, the whole stretch of the intercostal. Even pressure, not too tight, not too heavy, and after that, bring the flow up to the spine. For people who has weak immune system, this is great to improve their lung functions. But remember, this technique is for preventive. When you are infected, when you are running a fever, do not apply this manual lymphatic drainage on the patient. This is going to cause sepsis blood, because this technique will improve the lymph flow so fast that the lymph node will not be able to capture any pathogens like the bacteria, the virus. They will just rush through the lymph node and travel all over the body. So when you are infected, do not apply MLD, right? This is for preventive. Remember, do this daily as a prevention. Do not do it when you are sick. Contraindications for patient who has weak heart: if you have congested heart disease, you have a kidney failure, all right, and if you have untreated DVT, deep vein thrombosis, do not apply this as well. You can only find a certified lymphedema therapist like me to advise on the treatment, but do not do it without any consultations. So if you are a well person like him, or any elderly who has no comorbid conditions like heart problem, kidney failure, dialysis, or acute asthma, acute infections, you can work on this every day as frequent as possible. No need to do long hours of like drainage. 10-15 minutes, complete the superficial, and the deep flow will do on the front and back. Thank you.